The time is nigh. Obsidian Flames is here. What's wild about this is that I haven't opened any of the Japanese product for Obsidian Flames because it releases today in Japan. And I also have this English booster box and an Elite Trainer box of Obsidian Flames to open today, courtesy of the Pokémon Company International. So I am beyond stoked about this. I don't even know what the complete set list is for this set. I have no idea. I am just really, really thankful to be able to show off this product on the channel today. So let's get into it. In today's video, I'm going to be opening a booster box and an Elite Trainer box. And of course, we're going to start with the ETB. I clipped my nails. Please, God, please. Why? As much as I love to see the original 151 Pokemon represented on Pokemon's products, where's the Squirtle Elite Trainer box? Where's the Blastoise theme set? We've been getting a lot of Charizard lately, just saying. Maybe there's some reason for that. This looks amazing. The colors are really slick looking. I love the way the Charmander kind of pops off this box and the holographic flames in the background. Just the orange and like the purple red color scheme is just really, really nice. Absolutely love the design of this ETB. And then of course, with the Elite Trainer box comes the set list booklet. And I don't know what the set list is for this set. And you know what? I don't want to spoil it either because I want the cards that I open to be a total surprise. Charmander sleeves. Charmander art rare from Obsidian Flames. Look at him. What kind of thoughts do you think Charmander is having about that Pidgey? Like, does the Charmander want to eat it? Like, what's going on? What is the thought? Oh, gosh. It can't be good, right? It's not like Charmander's upset that Pidgey, stole its favorite toy or something. Like, I think the Charmander, wants to eat it. We've also got the dice. I feel like we've gotten the gray and blue die before. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do feel like that's a thing. The dice look nice. And probably my favorite parts about the Elite Trainer boxes are the dividers, because I actually use these all the time for my Pokemon trading card game collecting. I keep most of my cards in boxes with rows, and being able to separate those rows based on the kind of card contained within them is really convenient. So definitely love the dividers, and these are really cute. The Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer box comes with 9 booster packs, and I'm really hoping that we can pull a Charizard EX or 2 today, because I would like to create some tabletop content featuring Charizard EX for gameplay to show off here on the channel. Also, Tyranitar EX. Not gonna lie, that'd be sick. There's a lot of really sweet cards in the sets that I'm looking forward to seeing. So let's get right into it. Fungus, Nosepass, Litwick. Love that artwork on Litwick. That's super cute. Audino with an egg. Kind of giving me some Chansey vibes. Bouffalant. This is crazy. Bouffalant has the Boofer ability, which hasn't been a thing since the black and white era. There was a Bouffalant with the Boofer ability way back in the day that I remember. I forget what set it was from, but super cool. Love that. And then Damage Rush. Flip a coin until you get tails. 50 plus 30 more damage for each heads. Crabominable. King Gambit. If your opponent's active Pokemon has 4 or more damage counters on it, that Pokemon is knocked out. Instant KO. Combos well with the, whatever that punching glove tool card is. Places 4 damage counters on a Pokemon if the Pokemon wearing them gets knocked out. Pokemon League Headquarters is a new stadium card that makes the attacks used by each basic Pokemon in play cost 1 colorless more, good for evolution decks and for slowing down those Lost Box decks. Reverse Bonsly! This is crazy! Only the second Bonsly ever printed in English. My boy's all grown up. How exciting. And then Thundurus is our first holo rare. I really like this card for Lightning Gym Leader Challenge decks. It does 140 damage for just 2 basic lightning energy. But the Thundurus also does 90 damage to itself. It does have 110 HP though, so it can survive 1 gigantic bolt. But if you don't heal it, it will knock itself out. That is some really nice damage output for low energy investment though. I really like that. And the adverse weather ability reads, as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So a makeshift little bench barrier there too. Very cool. Love that. It's supposed to be like 90 degrees here in Akron, Ohio today. So I'm taking I got my shoes off. It's going to be getting hot in here. Froakie. Bound Sweet. Vulpix. Oh, that is a very cute Phantump. I like that a lot. Volcarona. Altaria. They keep slow leaking the dragons, okay? We keep getting 1 or 2 at a time. It's like the dragons haven't totally disappeared, but they're also not fully back. I do kind of like that, though. It makes the dragon Pokemon feel rare, which is pretty cool. Right, since they only release a couple of dragons. I'm pretty sure there's There's Altaria. There might be like a Dragonite EX, considering, you know, there's a Dragonite right there. Houndoom's got the Daring Strike attack. If your opponent's active Pokemon's an evolution Pokemon, this attack does 70 more damage. Electric. Toxel. And Claydol is our holo rare. It's got the Kaboom Doll attack. You put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining hit points is 10, and then you do 120 damage to Claydol. So it knocks itself out, but it leaves the defending Pokemon nearly knocked out. In order to complete the combo, you can pair it with the new Trevenant, which places damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon between turns. And there's also the Garbodor. Is there a Pokemon that it's Clodsire? That's right. There's also Clodsire EX, which poisons the defending Pokemon. So those are both potential combos. But Claydol does knock itself out. So, you know, you're going to have to deal with that. Paldean Wooper. Buizel. Smoliv. It's so cute. Varoom. The suffocating gas. That's extreme. Brassius is a new supporter card. You count the cards in your hand, shuffle those cards into your deck, then draw that many cards plus 1. So effectively, you shuffle your hand into your deck and draw the same amount of cards, since Brassius is a card in your hand that won't be in your hand, so then it's plus 1. By the time you play it, it evens out. It's like a copycat on yourself, which is kind of funny, because if you need to go from a small hand to a big hand, Brassius cannot do that. However, Brassius can go from a big hand to an equally big hand, which is kind of funny. New Magnezone has 170 HP and does 180 damage. Crab. Skirt. Lampent. And the new Entei holographic card. It's got the pressure ability. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon do 20 less damage. So it's a beefy basic Pokemon, perfect for Fire Gym Leader Challenge decks. Its Blaze Ball attack does 60 damage plus 20 more damage for each Fire Energy attached to this Pokemon. So with 3 Fire Energy, you're dealing 120 damage. But if you've got Charizard from Pokemon Go in play, then each of those Fire Energies counts as 2, and Blaze Ball will do 180 damage. So definitely a impactful attacker for Gym Leader Challenge format. Not so much for Standard, but GLC, Fire-type decks, absolutely. We got Charmander. Old Dratini. It's a nice Dratini, actually. I like it a lot. It might be the optimal Dratini for Gym Leader Challenge, because it does 20 damage for 1, has 70 HP, and a retreat cost of 1. I think I like this Dratini a lot. Oddish and Finizen. I love Finizen and Finizen Senior. The Palafin. Yes. They are both great cards that have a really cool interaction, since Finizen has the Valiant Evolution attack, which switches this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, and then you get to search for Palafin and put it onto the Finizen, just like the video game, which is pretty cool. Ooh, Oinkologne with the Finest Selection attack. You flip 3 coins, put a number of cards up to the number of heads from your discard pile into your hand. Hello, control players. Being able to put up to 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand is quite good. However, you do have to get kind of lucky in order to do so, since it does require some coin flips. Letter of Encouragement. Who doesn't love a Letter of Encouragement? You can only use this item card if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, but if one of them was, you get to search your deck for 3 basic energy and put them into your hand. Kind of like Professor's Letter back from the X and Y era, which was one of the strongest energy searching item cards ever printed. This one gets you more energy, but at the cost of one of your Pokemon has to have been knocked out. I think this card could definitely see play in Baxcalibur decks, since Iriduck can search it out, and then you can accelerate those energy into play instantly with Baxcalibur's Super Cold ability. Chandelure. Reverse Litwick. Aldino. And Darkrai. Darkrai's got 130 HP, and the Night Cyclone attack, which moves all energy from this Pokemon to your benched Pokemon. Dark Slumber puts the defending Pokemon to sleep. Herder. Glimmet. Rhyme, a new supporter card. You draw 3 cards and switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Nice for pushing big Pokemon out of the way so that you can knock out something easier on your opponent's bench. Rockruff, looking for a little Pokeball under the table. Amazing. Patrol Cap. Bellawesome. League Headquarters. Toad School. Pawnyard. And yes, Palafin, look at those mighty fists. Everybody's favorite dolphin with arms. Palafin's got the Jet Punch attack, which does 30 damage and 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon for just 1 water energy. Fitting that Palafin would have the Jet Punch attack since it has those mighty fists. And then Justice Kick. Get it? It's like a dolphin that can punch and kick. That's pretty funny. Justice Kick does 210 damage for 2 water energy. If this Pokemon didn't move from the bench to the active, it does nothing. But if you're able to pivot this Pokemon in and out of the active spot, you could do 210 damage every turn. This is one of my favorite new cards from Obsidian Flames, and I'm really excited we pulled it. Salandit as a darkness type Pokemon is really cool. I don't know that there's been any good darkness type Salazzles, but it'd be awesome if there was. Electric, Larvitar, Magnemite. New Mawile with the Special Eater ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. I love Energy Denial. Great ability. And I couldn't think of a better Pokemon to put it on than Mawile. Arven reprint. I was not expecting this. Cool. Arven's back. Stunfisk. Custom Trap. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and has a tool card attached and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 5 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Okay. Ortega is a new supporter card that makes it so that your opponent reveals their hand and you can put a trainer card you find there on the bottom of their deck, but then you got to let them draw a card. So it's kind of underpowered, kind of soft if you ask me. Shuckle. And the new Scizor. This card is really strong. It's got the Punishing Scissors attack, which does 10 plus 50 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play that has an ability. Decks like Gardevoir, Lugia, just have a lot of abilities. And Scizor can punish those decks for setting up with its Punishing Scissors attack. Weak box so far. It's a weak box so far. Wiglet. Shuckle. Bisharp. Magneton. New Lunatone with the new Moon ability, which prevents all effects of stadium cards done to your Pokemon if you have a Soul Rock. Really like that for countering Path to the Peak. Serena. Lycanroc. Bounsweet. Yo! Check out my dude. I got the Secret Art Rare Ice-Q EX Penguin with a fire hat. This is a really cool artwork. I mean, look at this dude. It's crazy. Wow, it's such a funny artwork. Just Ice-Cube diving through. Like, is it jumping? Is it diving? Where is it going? Where is it coming from? Who is it attacking? Ice-Cube is just going sicko mode. I agree. Wow, that's a cool card. Well, let's go. Well, we didn't get nothing. Let's go, dude. Still got 2 more booster packs. Still time for a Charizard. Eevee. Toadscool. Houndour. Combi. Umbreon. Poppy is a new supporter card that moves up to 2 energy from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. Lunatone. Zigzagoon. Yo! Yes! This is so cool! The Cleffa Art Rare. This card rocks. I love it. Wow, look how pretty and majestic that is with a star. Just such a cool scenic card. I absolutely love it. Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I thought I was done, but it turns out I am not done with this booster pack. Houndoom EX. It's got 270 HP and the Evil Claw attack, which does 90 damage, and the defending Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn if it's a basic. And then Hound's Fang does 220 damage and 30 damage to itself. Pretty cool. Stage 1 Pokemon EX. Timpole has got the Screwtail attack. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Heatmore, Lillipup. A clay Lillipup. Oh my gosh. I never thought I'd see a clay Lillipup. And now I have. Toxel. Probopass. Vengeful Punch. New tool card, which places 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon if the Pokemon wearing it is knocked out. Skarmory. New Kamiya artwork, Lechonk. Yes. Reverse Heatmore. Toxtricity. And that's it. Someone said they saw something in this pack. You lied. You lied, chatters. There was nothing. Well, okay. There was a Toxtricity. And that's it for the Elite Trainer box. Pretty good, honestly. The Secret Art Rare Ice Cube EX is really cool, but by far my favorite card from the box is this Art Rare Cleffa. Elite Trainer box down, but we have still got one booster box to go. Whiffed on the Charizard EX in the Elite Trainer box, so I'm hoping that maybe we can see a Charizard EX from this booster box. Ideally, I would like to see 2. Or a Tyranitar EX. Those are the 2 that I'm really most excited about. Charizard EX and Tyranitar EX as far as the EX Pokemon go. Finizen, Herger, Glimmet, Rhyme. All right. Belly Bolt. New uncommon card with the Insulator ability. Prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's lightning Pokemon. Belly Bolt. Theoretically, an instant win card against your opponent's Miraidon deck. Unless they, try to attack Belly Bolt with Squawkabilly EX or something. But then Thunderous Edge can just one-hit KO Squawkabilly EX. So that's, if you're really worried about Miraidon, then sure. Trevenant, Forest Miasma, places 1 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon between turns during Pokemon Checkup. Yes. And Electros has got a new kind of suction attack. Suction Shock. You switch in one of your opponent's benched Pokemon to the active and then flip a coin. If heads, they're paralyzed. It does 60 damage. Toadschool, Sinistea, and another Claydol. Boom. Carvana, and oh my gosh, Lechonk. Fungus, Nosepass, Chandelure, Patrol Cap, Blossom, Ortega. Gita is a new supporter card. You search your deck for up to 2 basic energy and attach them to one of your Pokemon, but then you can't attack this turn. Still a great energy accelerating supporter card. And Miraidon EX. I think this one was a card from one of the Japanese battle decks. It's got 220 HP and 2 attacks. Free Retreats is pretty cool. Rapid Draw draws 2 cards and does 20 damage. And then Techno Turbo does 150 damage. And you attach a basic lightning energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Cool little lightning basic. Little Rockruff, Wiglet. Shuck Daddy. Flamigo! Showing everybody what it's got. Look at those dance moves. This is my favorite Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. Easy to see why. What a majestic pose. Bronzong. Oh, Beartick. Bound Sweets, Baltoy, and Palafin. Litwick, Audino, Dratini, Pokemon HQ, Reverse Lechonk, Reverse Floatzel, and Scavillain is the holo rare with the double type ability, making it fire and grass. Yeah, I think that is the optimal Dratini, right? I was talking about that earlier, I'm pretty sure it's just the best one. Magneton, Timpole, Heatmore, and Lillipup. Charmeleon, hanging out in the snow. It's kind of, well, you know, you think snow would be dangerous for Charmeleon, but technically fire types are super effective against ice types. But what do I know about ice types, considering that they don't exist in the Pokemon TCG? Look out for that water type stuff around you. Excadrill. Ooh, Pidgeotto. Would love to pull a Pidgeot EX. That would be sweet. Optimal Dratini in reverse. And Thundurus. I would like to see a Pidgeot EX. Definitely. Oddish, Finizen, Herger, Lycanroc. Very edgy pose there, Lycanroc. Just me and my dog standing on rocks. Probopass, Vengeful Punch, Reverse Palafin, and Togekiss with the Precious Gift ability. Allows you to fill your hand to 8 cards after your turn is over, after you attack. Cool little draw card, and it's got free retreat. Pure hits, nothing but hits. Now that's what I call hits volume 10. Do y'all remember like the old "Now That's What I Call Hits" commercials? Aren't they still making those, even though nobody listens to CDs anymore? Dragonair, that's pretty. Armarouge. It's got the Scorching Armor ability. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an opponent's attack, guess what? They're burned. Cute little Cubchoo. Yes! The Varoom art rare, and I think that this is probably the optimal Varoom for Gym Leader Challenge formats, or for any deck that plays a Revavroom in it. This Varoom has a retreat cost of 1, 60 HP, and the spinning draw attack, which does 10 damage and draws a card. And the reason it's the optimal Varoom is not only because it's the coolest and the cutest, but because drawing cards is broken, and this is the only Varoom that does that. And then Darkrai. Is Varoom like working on an engine? Is that what's going on here? Is this an engine working on an engine? I think that's probably what's going on, right? How many Varoom does it take to make up a Revavroom? Rhyme. I would love the full art Rhyme if we could find that. Full art supporters are awesome. And the full art Rhyme is like, I think, probably my favorite full art supporter from the sets. Sharpedo. It is Shark Week. Let's go. Crabrawler. Varoom and Gita holo rare. Cool. Tadbulb. He's like a tadpole and a light bulb. Numel. It's like a camel in a volcano. Mawile. Togedemaru, everybody's favorite metal type Pikachu clone. Volcarona. Excadrill. Oddish. And a Scizor. I gotta say, I do really enjoy the layout of the packs in the Scarlet and Violet era. I like that the hits are at the back. It's nice. Organization is real cool. And, of course, I am a huge fan of the silver borders. I think that they just make the cards look so nice. Really focuses on the artwork and doesn't detract from the whole image, you know? Not everything looks good with a gaudy yellow frame. Toadscruel fighting type. That's crazy, because isn't the Toadscruel... No, the Toadscruel is grass type too, but this is ground type as well. Fighting type. There's no such thing as ground type. Dang, I goofed. Glimmora EX. There it is. Full art Glimmora. 270 HP. It's got the Dust Field ability, which makes it so that as long as Glimmora is in the active spot, your opponent can only have 3 bench Pokemon and they discard down to 3. That is a very disruptive ability to have on a Pokemon EX. That is very strong. And then Poisonous Gem does 140 damage, and you guessed it, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. But we're still on the hunt for Charizards. I'm looking for Charizards. Wow, look at that cute little pig. Dang. He's nice. I like that pig a lot. Lampent. Brassius. Crab. Reverse Rhyme. And Toxtricity. I laugh every time I look at this dude. Toxel. Sharkadets. That is a frog, all right. Reverse Scizor. Wugtrio. And Melmetal EX. Holy moly. Who is this dude? 300 HP on a stage 1 metal type Pokemon EX. It's got the Metal Belize attack for 1 metal energy. Search your deck for up to 2 basic metal energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon so it powers itself up. And then Full Metal Knuckle does 90 damage plus 30 more damage for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon. So if you have 4 metal energy, you're doing, what, 200 and... Oh, 3, 6, 9, 12? Yeah, 210 damage. Okay. All right. It's got 300 HP, though, so he's kind of a chunky dude and could be difficult to knock out. But getting it powered up, you know, it's going to take some time. What, the Magnezone accelerates metal energy from the top of the deck? Something like that. Gloom. It's a nice Bronzor artwork. Very cute. It's a nice Snubble artwork. Just grumpy little dog. Capsicum. Special Eater. Drillbur. That is awesome. Love that. And Secret Art Rare Revavroom EX. Let's go. We've got the gangs all here. Revavroom EX and Varoom to go with it. Wow. Secret Art Rare Revavroom EX is such a cool looking card. Look at that. Dang, that's crazy. 280 hit points and the tune-up ability, which allows Revavroom EX to have up to 4 Pokemon tool cards attached to it, which is crazy. That's a lot of tools. What are you going to do with all those tools? And then Wild Drift does 170 damage And during your opponent's next turn, it takes 30 less damage from attacks. Nice. Grass resistance, only has a retreat cost of 1. This is an awesome looking card. Just beautiful artwork. I mean, the colors pop. It is so dynamic. A lot of action. Love this card. Beautiful, beautiful card. But I still need some Charizards. Sinistea. Mawile. There's 2 different Mawile in this set. Psychic Mawile and Metal Mawile. Kangaskhan. Usually Spike Draw only costs 1 energy, so a 2 energy Spike Draw is pretty funny. Floatzel. Frog. And another Ice Cube. Okay, all right. We've got Full Art Ice Cube EX to go with our Secret Art Rare Ice Cube EX. Look at that. Wow, all the blockheads. We got them all. Yeah, gotta say, Ice Cube's got a really nice hat. Okay. Yeah, it's very cute. Very nice penguin card. Love it. We've got 2 Ice Cube. That's more Ice Cube than we'll ever need, but at least they look nice. Yeah, wouldn't the fire hat like melt its head? Umbreon. It's kind of a cute card. Scavillons are holo rare. I feel like we've seen just about every card in the set now, so we can start to open a little bit more quickly. Wishcash, okay. I see we got something over here. We got something! Wishcash has got the Raging and Rocking. I love Raging and Rocking, honestly. Raging and Rocking. For each fighting energy attached to this Pokemon, you discard a card from your opponent's deck. So if you have Reversal Energy, that's a 3-card discard. You think it's a Charizard, guys? Lapras. It's got the Hail Attack, 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Very pretty card. Come on, Reverse Entei. Tadbulb. Go! Let's go! Woo! We got a Charizard EX. Let's go, baby. 330 HP. Look at this awesome Pokemon. It has got the Infernal Rain ability, which allows you to place 3 basic fire energy from your deck onto your Pokemon in any way you like when you evolve it into play. It's darkness type. It's massive. It's got 330 HP. The card looks magnificent. Just such a awesome looking artwork. I mean, I love this. I think this card looks so sick. It just pops off the card. Looks so good. And then Burning Darkness does 180 damage plus 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So as the game progresses, Charizard gets stronger and stronger. We are on the board with our first Zard. Great. That is really important because I'm going to need like 4 of these things in order to build the deck. So we're 1/4 of the way there. Skirt. Darumaka. Dartrix. Oinkologne. There's 2 Oinkolones in this set. Squovit and Palafin is our holo rare. Lampent. Gloom. Bronzor. Pupitar, Chandelure, Paldean Clodsire, and Thundurus. Scizor. Don't fail us now. We need you. Togetic. Ninetales. I do like this Ninetales. Places 9 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Poltergeist. Hey, check that out. The Pidgey art rare. I love this. I think this is so cute. I love that it's on Route 1, just like the original games. Route 1. I remember when I first left Mom's house to go exploring with my Squirtle. Amazing. So cute. We got some insane art rare cards. This is my favorite part about all of the Pokemon sets now, are the art rares. The Varoom, the Pidgey, the Cleffa, yeah, the Revavroom EX, the Ice Cube. Some really cool stuff that we've been finding. Arboliva and Toxtricity. Flamigo, Froakie, and Koraidon EX to go with our Miraidon EX. It's got 230 HP and the Splitting Beam attack. Does 20 damage and 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. And then Gaia Press does 230 damage and 30 damage to itself. It's just another beat stick fighting Pokemon. Scovillain. Diggersby. Camerupt. Okay. Solrock. Phantom. And Gita Holo Rare. Ooh, I love that Kamiya Rowlet. That is super cool. And Scizor. Tyranitar or Charizard? I would like one of those. Make my life a lot easier. Malamars. A new Malamar allows you to take a peek. Clefairy and Darkrai. Ooh, there's another Finizen. Not as good as the other one. It's got more HP, though. Larvesta. Larvesta. And Togekiss. But I got some faith in the back half. Come on. Grumpig. Bellybolt. 2 Trevenant. And Claydol. Scovillain. Electros, Flamigo, and Palafin. We'll say the holo rares seem a lot easier to pull now that you're guaranteed one in every pack. Thundurus. Our supply is diminishing. I know, the back half of the box had, what, Koraidon? Scovillain? Just 4 packs left. I think I got something. I think so. Arvin. Secret Rare, Far Energy. Okay, cool. Yo, had a full art Ortega. That's pretty sick. Okay, look at that. That's a crazy booster pack. We got full art Ortega, which is a really neat artwork. Very expressive. So much color. And the Secret Rare Fire Energy. That is pretty sweet. Love that. Okay. Tadbulb, Pig, Barboach, Wiglet, Poltegeist, Toadscruel, Ninetales, another Mawile. Yes! Look at my dolphin! Yes! He's so cool! I love this card! Yes! Palafin, 150 HP, great attacker, 210 damage for just 2 water energy. And we got a Clefable EX too! Haha! Alright, the back half of this booster box really buffing out. Love all the Finizen that are represented in the Palafin artwork too. Clefable EX has got the Lunar Zone ability, which makes it so all of your Pokemon that have Psychic Energy attached to them have no retreat cost, and Wondrous Moon does 170 damage, and you may move any amount of Psychic Energy from your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in whatever way you like. 2 left. Fungus, Pidge, Yungoos, Pidgeotto, Dragonair, Armarouge, Bisharp, Rowlet, and Darkrai. The time has come. The final booster pack from our Obsidian Flames opening is right here. We've pulled some great cards so far. Look at all this awesome stuff. And I am very thankful for the opportunity to show off these new cards from the Pokémon Company International. So huge thanks to TPCI for giving us the chance to show off these cards before their official release. Well, let's see what this last pack's got. Squirrel, Toad, Zigzagoon, Scyther, Dugtrio, Houndstone, Diggersby, Reverse Scyther, Barboach, and a Togekiss holographic. That's it for the Obsidian Flames opening. We got some awesome stuff. By far, my favorite pulls, though, have got to be the Palafin and the Cleffa. Just love these cards. They look so slick. And I'm also, admittedly, a huge sucker for the Charizard. I think this card just looks phenomenal. What can I say? It's a darkness type Charizard. That's really cool. So, very thankful for this opportunity to show off the cards. Huge thank you again to the Pokémon Company International for sending this product out my way. And thank you all for watching the video. If you are here live on Twitch with me, hang tight, because I'm going to be giving away all of the codes for the Pokemon trading card game live momentarily. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to check out the Twitch streams, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content, just like the stuff you're watching here, every weekday. And that's it. Y'all take it easy and have a good one. See ya!